Hi fellows, welcome to Different Off. The Speaking Tree, Atma Bodha, Awareness of the Self. Pranav Khullar, set in 68 verses only. Shankara's Atma Bodha seeks to put the abstruse philosophical speculation of the Brahma Sutras within easy reach of the common man, using everyday common metaphors to illustrate Advaitic concepts. The Atma Bodha serves as a primer for those seeking to find a deeper reality beyond the desire-driven mind. Unlike his detailed reasoning in his Bhashyas, Shankara gets to the heart of the matter quickly. Atma Bodha declares that knowledge alone can be the cause of liberation, just as fire is the direct cause of cooking. And while this may include the requirement of water, pots and pans, it is fire that actually makes cooking possible. Shankara declares that karma or action is powerless to destroy ignorance, for it is not in conflict with ignorance. The self can be known only through knowledge, just as light alone can dispel darkness. He compares jnana or abhyasa, or the practice of knowledge which purifies by removing ignorance, with the traditional method of purifying muddy water in rural India with kataka-nut powder. Just as the powder sprinkled on the surface of the water forms a film and drags all the impurities to the bottom, leaving pure water on the surface, constant use and practice of knowledge removes the dirt of ignorance. And just as the kataka-nut powder dissolves into the water after doing its work, knowledge too disappears after the self emerges. He refers to the illusion created by oyster shells scattered along the beach on a moonlit night. We mistake them for silver, only till we recognize the reality of the oyster shells. Similarly, the world of names and forms exists only till self-knowledge dawns. The phenomenal world exists in the mind of the perceiver alone. And names and forms exist like ornaments, and Vishnu, the all-pervading consciousness, is like gold. Shankara reinforces the spirit and content of the Upanishads by alluding to the Mahavakyas in his delineation of the nature of Brahm, reiterating the well-known method of arriving at the definition of Brahm by practicing neti-neti, not this, not this. He emphasizes the need for continuous meditation on the impermanence of things, which is essential to refocus on the self. The flame of knowledge can only be kindled by constant meditation, which he compares to the act of rubbing wood to create fire. The story of Rama is allegorized as Atma, who derives satisfaction from the self alone, having crossed the ocean of delusion to vanquish the creatures of passion, just as Rama crossed the ocean to kill Ravana. Shankara seems to visualize his awareness of the self as he alludes to the nature of Brahm Sat Chit Ananda, knowledge, existence, bliss. These verses reflect the cosmic nature of his thought. As he says, all things which can be perceived are heard are Brahm itself and nothing else, and though Atman is reality, it can be perceived only by one who has the eye of wisdom. Shankara exhorts us to undertake the real pilgrimage to the shrine of the Atman, which will bestow real equanimity. The Atma Bodha, like its companion piece the Vivekachudamani, is a call from the heart, reflective of Shankara's reaching out to people as much as to the intelligentsia of his time. Disclaimer: we cannot guarantee that the information in this Diffed-Off video is 100% correct. Data are received from TOI Daily, Google. Check description for more information. Be sociable, like and share, and subscribe for get updated with our video. Have a good one.